What's up, Raiders, and welcome back to another video, guys, for all things Ark Raiders, specifically when it comes to the quests in the game. I'm doing one of these for each quest in the game, and specifically the video today is covering a quest called What We Left Behind. Now, this is another one of those that expects you to go to 3 different maps and do things at all of these 3 different maps, which means you can do them in any order, very much like medical merchandise if you've done that quest already. And as soon as you've done all 3 of these steps, then basically it allows you to finish the quest. However, we're going to do it basically from top to bottom, choosing the first, the second, and one according to how the quest presents it, which means the first place we're going to is Buried City. Now, it mentions that in Buried City, you should search 2 containers in the raider camp beneath the parking garage. Now, the parking garage sits smack dab between the hospital and the space travel / research compound basically here. And essentially, as you come into this area, you're going to see it's multiple levels with essentially abandoned cars that you can search and so on. But what you want to do is you want to go to this area here, which is essentially a lift with a fast rope that goes in between all of the floors. And you want to breach this and then go all the way to the bottom. The bottom is going to give you access to this raider camp. There's usually a weapon chest and stuff down here. This is a very popular area as well because people like to dip in here for that weapon chest because it can spawn spicy stuff. So if you get here first, try to be fast and get your looting done. Otherwise, obviously, if you go in here after people are already here, be sure to just check your corners and make sure you don't get ambushed. If you are getting pushed by people from the left side, you can also jump out the back of this after you've looted your 2 containers. So you've got another way to get out and you're not necessarily trapped in this area if people come in here. As long as you search 2 containers, even if those containers are empty, you're going to get the credit for this, and it's on to the next location. Our second location for this mission / quest is in Battlegrounds. And when you look at the map, basically to the left bottom-ish side, you will see this South Swamp Outpost area. You literally have to go exactly to that. So this structure that you see here, you need to go there, and basically as you go in the bottom of this round area, there's going to be a yellow lootable item for you. This is what you need to find. So as soon as you search this, that's going to be the anything significant that you're basically looking for. This is also a weapon chest area, which you can check to the top. Sometimes there's a weapon chest down here. There might also be one on the roof next to you, basically. But keep your head on a swivel. This is another area where players will come to essentially loot and basically get some stuff as they come into the map. But once you get this step done, that's going to be step 2 of this quest done. Our last location is going to be on Spaceport map, and basically what you're looking for is the container storage area, which is over here. And you're going to see next to the wall, next to the container storage, there's going to be this sort of like elevated raider outpost that's kind of like stuck to the top of the wall, and you have to climb a ladder up all the way to the top to basically get to it. So container storage also, once again, I feel like I give this warning for every single place that people go to, but also kind of like a very, very popular place for people to come loot because it contains some of the stuff that you need for upgrading all of your workshop stuff and your crafting stations. And so therefore, be sure to just watch out for other players that might be hovering around here. Also, of course, you're quite near to an extract, so there's bound to be some foot traffic. But basically, you're just going to climb up the ladder. When you get to the top of this capsule thing, you're going to look for, once again, as you guessed it, the yellow lootable item there, or let's say thing that you can basically interact with. And as soon as you've done that, that's going to be this quest also done, or basically this step done. And as long as you've done the other 2, that's 3 for 3, and the mission is done the next time you're back in Speranza. That's it for the video as well. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which quests you are currently stuck on that I can possibly bump to the top of the list if I haven't brought those videos to the channel already. Other than that, as always, fucking cheers.